Well, it's time to wrap this broadcast up with the Alderson's Award West postgame show for trophies, awards, T-shirts, and so much more. Go to aldersons.net for their full catalog. Welcome back to Sid Otten Field here at Tumwater District Stadium. I'm Josh Kaiser alongside Keith Clark. Kerry Clark running the camera for us tonight. And for those of you watching live or on demand, or if you're watching this postgame show in the recap on Eli Sports Network, here's what happened. Well, Tumwater got off to a fast start with a 14-yard touchdown run by Orr back in the first quarter. Point after was good, 7-0. 14-yard reception for Weller from Prothero extended the lead to 14-0. T.J. Parker into the waning seconds of the first quarter with a 10-yard run extended this lead to 21-0. That brought us to the end of the first. 46-yard run from Hoyt got things started scoring-wise in the second quarter, extending the lead to 28-0. And then Tumwater getting a safety on a very rare 3rd and 40 to extend this lead to 30-0, taking advantage of the short field on the free kick. A 2-yard pass from Hoyt to Terry to extend the lead 37-0. And then one more score before the half was a 4-yard pass for Overbay to Weller. 44-0 brought us to our halftime score. No scoring in the third quarter. And then a 2-yard run from McLeod, extending the lead to 51-0 early in the fourth. And then a 17-yard run for Chris, extending this lead to 58-0, bringing us to our final tonight. Tumwater 58 and, well, Shelton nothing.
Yeah, I mean, tough game for Shelton. And, just too much Tumwater tonight. And I'll give Shelton a ton of credit for showing up here tonight. They had some health issues, and they had, from what I understood, someone told me they had 12 starters out, and other teams have forfeited against Tumwater in a similar situation. So I'll give Shelton a ton of credit for showing up here tonight and giving it their best and having the game plan they thought would be best and play the game. I give them a ton of credit and respect. Absolutely.
Absolutely. As you said, 12 starters, you see like 12 players out. No, that's entire one side of the ball or the other, and plus one. So a lot of guys down for Shelton. And like you said, it was a rough game, but they could have forfeited or walked away from it, but coming out, get a little bit of work in. The work probably didn't go the way they wanted it to, but they still got some playing time.
Agreed.
Well, let's take a look at some of our let's do our MVP.
Yeah.
So we'll do our visiting side first, brought to you by Pacific Sports Spa. Our visiting team MVP, brought to you by Pacific Sports Spa in Chehalis. Pacific Sports Spa can get you back in the game in a hurry and is the leader in rapid recovery and get you in the game ready at Pacific Sports Spa. So for Shelton, there were two players that came to mind for us, Jude Soski and Bradley Elliton. And
yeah, I like Bradley Ellington. He took the majority of the snaps and was in a wildcat situation, thrust into a really, really tough situation, probably facing the best defense on paper in the entire state. And he did a really good job, and he stayed in there the whole game, and he gets my MVP.
No, I like it. I agree with you. Brady Ellington, as I said, tossed into a tough situation, normal quarterback out, as well as the running back. So going into a tough wildcat formation and trying to make the most of what he had tonight.
Yep, absolutely.
And then over on the home side of things, time for our home team MVP, brought to you by Thorbeck's Wellness Center in Chehalis, Centralia, and South Bend. Strong today, stronger tomorrow, strongest together at Thorbeck's. And who do you like in this one for the home side?
Yeah, I'm liking Seth Weller, number 20, the wide receiver for Tumwater. He's having a great season, like I've said before on the air. He's a great basketball player, but really showing what he can do out here on the football field. 2 touchdowns tonight. Tumwater's not really known for throwing the ball in the end zone, and he came down with 2 of them tonight, and did a great job. 2
touchdowns, 2 different quarterbacks, too. So congratulations to Seth Weller, the 6'4", 195 senior. And do want to give an honorable mention as well to it was Peyton Hoyt, who ran one in and also threw one in from the Wildcat formation. Yeah. 2-yard pass to Terry.
He's quite the contributor. He's been averaging 3 touchdowns, which he still may be close because he actually had 4 in the game before, and so he's still right at close to his average. So he knows how to get the ball in the end zone or how to throw it in the end zone in this case.
As you can see there on the scoreboard, Shelton falls to 2-4 on the season, and they're home next Friday against Black Hills, and Tumwater improving to 4-1 overall. A home game against Camas.
Yeah.
Non-league game, but should be a good game. Camas usually rolls out a good squad, and we'll see what Tumwater's capable of. So I guess any final thoughts on this one tonight for you?
No, like I said before, Tumwater looked like Tumwater tonight, and they looked really smooth, and they looked a little clunky against WF West. And for them to come out here with 2 weeks off and look so good against Shelton, even though Shelton's banged up a bit, that's what they should have looked like tonight. And I think some improvement from the Tumwater side. And Shelton, like I said, give them a ton of respect and a ton of credit for coming out here tonight and playing some football.
No, I agree with you. And for Shelton, I'd be curious to see what this team looks like at full strength.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm curious about this offense when they got all their cogs and pieces in there. But I think Shelton will be a fun team to watch, and looking for a bounce back next week against Friday.
Yep.
Well, let me see. So, yeah, I mean, I guess that puts a wrap on this one again. The final score tonight was Tumwater 58, Shelton 0. We'll see you next time right here on the Eli and NFHS Sports Networks. Have a good night.
We're out.